Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I'm talking about From the Ashes and just some writing tips. So far right now I am in my 16th, 17th, 18th chapter. This is probably like my fourth revision. It's terrible. Fourth revision of it. So it feels like number 4. Because I was supposed to do a book launch in 2018 and life happened. You know how life happens. We're like, oh, life happened. So anyway, I think it's definitely much better. I had to look at my notes. It's much better than my other manuscript. I kind of like went through it really fast because I was trying to see how fast I could finish it. And I finished it fast, but it wasn't like the best thing, because I did one first draft that was like almost nearly perfect. Like it was perfect, but it lacked, a good middle. It lacked good inciting incidents. It was just kind of like, okay, because I was still trying to figure out how to write it. Because at the time, like I said, and 2 of the other From the Ashes, you have to check that out. And don't forget to like and subscribe while I'm thinking about it. But I had to do that because I tried. It didn't work. I did like a 1-page. My plotting stuff was very interesting. I used a 1-page novel thing where the lady starts at the beginning, the stasis, and then the conclusion. I tried that kind of plotting. It didn't work for me because it was like I'd only write like 2 or 3 chapters, and it didn't really make any sense. It didn't really come together at all. It was just kind of like, what is she doing? Is she trying to... Does she not know what she's doing? Because, like, I tried that. And then I've been reading this book called Scene and Structure that kind of helped me. It kind of made more sense to me. It's at the bottom, like. It's called Scene and Structure. Sorry, it's backwards. But anyway, Scene and Structure by Jack M. Bickham. I'll put the name of the author down at the bottom of the description, so if you want to look at it. It's elements of fiction writing, so it's pretty cool. Like, I like it because it outlines perfectly like when the protagonist comes in, the villain, and how the hero is rescued by a minor character. So it makes a whole lot more sense than my 1-page novel, because I tried it. I'm like, especially when I'm always like a seat of the pants writer. Like, I'll just write stuff and be like, woo, and make up stuff, and then it doesn't really make sense it doesn't allow the book to flow correctly. It just kind of, like, where did she stick, what was that about? It's like, it's so funny when you're like super critical of somebody else's writing. You're like, oh, where did they stick that in? That doesn't make any sense. Like, what is she doing? But anyway, so also I'm going with From the Ashes. I'm still working on, like, to make it historically accurate. Like, there's some, like what African Americans were called back in the day, whether it was colored or the other word, or, So I know, like, I watched, my favorite movie was Hidden Figures, and they actually called people... I guess it was probably colored and not Negro. So I'm still working on that. So, but yes, Scene and Structure is a wonderful book to read. Like, I would recommend reading, like, a lot of things if you're having trouble with scene and structure and plotting. That's one of those books. There's another writer I like to watch. It's called Heart Breathings by Sarah Cannon. She has, like, her own YouTube channel, which I would recommend definitely, because she has, like, different sections about plotting and what you should do. But yeah, I have been a pantser for so long. Just my plotting is like, So, I wish I was like C.S. Lewis, like, write the first best chapter ever and just stop. No, not me. I have to keep going until I get it right. So I'm more like Tolkien. I'll keep going. Because I remember I took a writing class probably in 2007 or 8, where this lady was like, she said, there are so many revisions you need to do, and then you need to stop. But if you can't get it right and it's not flowing, I guess you keep going. So I don't know. I have a tendency to scrap stuff and restart it. But I did keep my original writing. Like, I have never, there's some stuff I've thrown away where I've been like, never mind. But I usually try to keep my original, like, manuscripts or ideas, because it just kind of shows how you're writing it and what you're doing and what changed and what you kept. Because it's kind of fun to kind of look back and be like, I kept that part. That would be an interesting thing, just to see what things I've kept. So hopefully this writing thing will be on Wednesdays, but now that I'm going back to work, because I was off for about a week, so I might have to figure out what days I will. Ooh, sorry for the moving. That was scary. But anyway, so that I have more writing, so I'll just do some writing tips. So also there's some books that I've tried to read too. It's called, well, my basis is interracial romance. So I do that, and I'm hoping to keep this series of From the Ashes. Hopefully it'll be a series. But there's two books I just finished reading. It's A Party of Two by Jasmine Gillard, because she focuses on, like, interracial couples, and I also like Pride and Prejudice. So there's Elizabeth and Darcy, so by Jane Austen. But then there's a revision, kind of like a reimagined idea of Elizabeth and Fitzwilliam Darcy, that I'd recommend too, because it's like really good writing. So evidently I like really long books. So, and I'm still reading, still trying to finish reading Out of the Silent Planet. That's good. I'm almost finished. But hopefully that'll be on Sacred Sunday. So that'll be like a shorter video, just about like what I'm reading and what next I'm doing. Because I'm thinking about doing a devotional for Sacred Sunday. But it might be like a 5-minute video. It's not going to be too long. Okay, so I'll keep you updated on my writing experiences. And so anyway, I just wanted to just come here and just say hello. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And share this video, and I guess the notification bell is at the bottom. And have a great, I'm trying to figure out what day. I was like, ooh, but just have a great week. Bye.